Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he drives that cloak backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Ready?
Here's Hall once more. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. 10.
3rd down from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You stay really still, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I see the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like running home. This is all man and make them home.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Tag! Bronco 80.
They'll throw to begin this drive. It gets incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
That's your man. Come on, come on. Set. Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
He's going to throw this one. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
brings up
You go
second
middle of the
man.
field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ready?
Nickel set from the Niners on third down.
Go! Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Set, go hard.
They start the drive with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They'll look to throw. Set up the screen here for Hall. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Ready? Right.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
We'll go with a design keeper, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Striker, 3-3. Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun here. This is brought in by Coleman. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Bill right here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. That one one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. 45. White. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one going to go against the D. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker.
Yellow, line, set, hut. Ready, ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and...
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. 50, green, hut.
From the red zone now. Connects with his back. Paul makes a tackle. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 rounds. 60 rounds. Set, cut.
We'll go with a design keeper. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Seahawks pick it up. And he's going to be brought down at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season, heck, the off-season. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. Oh, this big guy is moving! Elijah Arroyo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the 2nd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the double.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
Now to the running back. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Yeah, cut, cut.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Set, hut, hut, hut.
They go right back to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On the set.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Come on, come on. Set.
We go with a design keeper. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big
Here
run.
we go. Set.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Let go.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's complete to Coleman out left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
11. Hut, hut.
First down throw here for Ward. Buying some time left. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
This one is up and good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Reed. 60, Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call it there for one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call catch and sleeping to start that drive.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Stop low, let's go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready, break.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Down. Hut.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 10.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Set, ready. Black, 95.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try to run for it with Hall. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. Looking now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
18 Cardinal. Hurt. Trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now Seattle's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 7 Pirates.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
70 Ranger.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds the in route, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Ready.
23-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
No more talk. Put him in there. Shit, you keep off. That you trying to end up. If I end up fake, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog, if you
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Lion. Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check, 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 check. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Here's a throw. In by Oral on the right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 70 line. Go.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that. That's tremendous execution right there, really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points, and remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Ready.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready.
The final throw before the break. Vacates quickly left side. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Airing it out to start this drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hurt. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Pass play coming here. That's completed right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Go, Reed. Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The running back gets it on the draw. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but it's a little love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Ready. Let go.
Now an inside give to Walker. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside, and has him 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Get up. 60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Staying with Walker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ready, set.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On the ready.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out at halftime. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And the Seahawks have it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
3, 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Ready, ready.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he runs out of bounds a yard or two behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
Got it. Ready?
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
70, 18, 5, 70, Timberwolves. Riggs, Riggs. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends the lead to 20.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, set.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Check right. Come on, set. 45, white. Ready?
Here's the handoff. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go. Cut.
1st down, play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. Throw left side cut by Shaheed. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Now Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I know the coordinators say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert. Lightning, 18. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Shot. Cook.
Running with Walker again. He cuts it back right. He's off to the races. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push the lead to 20. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Watch one. Check pink. Set.
Plowing up the middle. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the set.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Smith red. Let's go now. Yellow. 22.
They give it to him again. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Ready.
So 1st down from the 41.
Down. 18 Cardinals. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll come out throwing. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the red zone now. Takes it again to Smith and Jigba. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Running for it, it's Walker. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Got to manage 3 yards here, 3rd and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 14.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Blue check. Set.
They start the drive with Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut, hut.
The play fake. He'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Ready, ready.
3rd down give to Hall. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Ready.
They'll run for it with Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Can you call that play in the huddle as a quarterback? You break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Here we go. Hut.
They go play action on 1st down. Look at that power, deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Set. Go.
1st and 10 here. Ward. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready up.
At the 23-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, Those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ready, set.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. They set up the screen here for Hall. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes out to the left. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. Works the sideline to the 30. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.